Hello, hello. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bill. Hello, lurkers. I'll give it a few minutes. Let people filter in. Hey, Chris. So how is everyone? I'm hanging in there. Oh yeah, thanks, Bo. Yeah, she made a comment on the Monday stream down in the comment section. Said she'd try and be here today. So hopefully that'd be cool. Always like new people. Plus, like I always say, you know, with these consignment sales, the better we can do on them, the more chance that we can get them to give up the better stuff. Because I know there's coins that you guys want that are more of the high-end stuff that we can't afford to just go buy. So the only way some of that stuff can be offered is if we have it on consignment. You know, like I'm sure there's people out there that watch us that would love us to have things like, you know, like seeded Liberty seeded Liberty dollars and trade dollars and stuff like that, but those are expensive. Not to say we couldn't get one, but if we did, that'd be like our entire new inventory budget, and then the next week would be one lot. And it would be that one coin, and hopefully somebody buys it. It's also why we don't really have gold. Hey, CM. Yep, there she is. Hey, Kayla. Oh, all right. Yeah, shoot me an email. Let me know what your budget is for it. Because I do come across them quite often, actually. Let me know your budget and let me know your grade range you're looking for. And the dates if you have specific dates you want. It's not a big series. Yeah, we're talking about trade dollars. I love the trade dollar series. I would love to have a full collection of those someday. But man, they are pricey. But I think the trade dollars are only, what, like 5 years? Is that right? Let me look. Trade dollars. No, longer than that. Okay. It's 1873. Oh no, 73 to 78. So yeah, 5 years. 6 years. Did I email you about the banknote? Was I supposed to? What banknote? The only email I saw from you is the one where you said you didn't get the lot list. What was I supposed to email you about something? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let me make a note of that. I'll send you that email tonight. I need something to put a note on. I'm writing myself a note right now. Email Bo about rare banknote. All right, I got a note now. Yeah, if you want, just so I remember for sure. Go ahead and shoot me one.
Live chat, babe.
Live chat. Yeah, everybody make sure you're in live chat. Because I just forgot too. My wife just had to remind me. Alright, I'm going to start getting our beginning stuff out of the way. So, for anybody new, here's our payment info. If you make payments via PayPal, use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and pay goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App. Use the same email. It'll say Louis Cachera. That's me. You're in the right place. Shipping is $4.50 to $22, depending on size of your package. $4.50 being the small purple bubble mailers, $22 being the large flat rate box. We do hold packages if you want us to hold them so you can maximize your shipping.
Just let us know in an email.
Yeah, just make sure if you want it held, shoot us an email and say, hold my package, and we will. So you can fill it up. If you're new, send us an email by the end of the night. Your email needs to have your shipping info, your email that you use for PayPal so that we can invoice you, and it needs to have who you are compared to your channel so we know who you are. So make sure that you get us that email by the end of the night.
Or you forfeit all items.
Kayla said be right back, so hopefully she heard that. Bo, make sure that Kayla knows that. Since she is your friend. Here's our Facebook link. Today's lot list is on Facebook. It's the top post. So if you're on Facebook, you can go check that out. We also have a mailing list. Again, if you want to be on the mailing list, send us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. And say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, hey, Joe, you will get the lot list a couple of days, usually 2 to 4 days before every sale, and have the option to pre-purchase items off the list. It is first come, first serve, and items do have to be paid for by Sunday night off the email.
say. Got all that out of the way.
Yep, so that's all. Hopefully we get a few more people coming in. Because I has an announcement. It's a happy announcement about a notification I got.
Notification.
Hmm?
You didn't tell me.
I didn't know until just recently. Thank you. Yeah, I just announced that for anybody new. It hasn't popped up yet. I'll let you know when it does.
Have a happy announcement. Okay.
So yeah, by the way, I was trying to remind everybody that, you know, if you have something you've really been looking for, throw us an email and let us know. Let us know, like, what your budget is, what grade you're looking for, all that kind of thing, because we can always keep an eye out for it. And if it happens to be something that's a really expensive item, it just means that once we find it, we're going to have you pay for it up front and then go buy it. You know, and then, of course, if in an event you pay for it, we go to get it, and somebody beat us to it, well, of course, we'll just refund you. It's that easy. Because we do have access to a lot of stuff that we don't get just because we can't afford to be sitting on it here. Heck, you want an entire Indian collection that's all top pop grades? It's going to cost you almost $2 million, but we can get it. Because that's something that Rick always keeps around. Because he's the Indian guy.
And if he doesn't have it, he knows someone that does.
Alright, hopefully we get a few more people soon. I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes and then do the announcement and we'll get going. And unfortunately, Rick's shop's closed for the next 2 weeks because he's in Europe. Oh, by the way, just a reminder to everybody, tonight is a consignment sale. So I do have some wiggle room that I can do on some of it, but not a whole lot. So if you can feel free to ask on any item if we can go a little lower, but we are limited to what we can do. And payments need to be in by a week from today. So by next Thursday for tonight's sale. All right. 1 more minute.
And you guys are allowed to talk. Just remember that.
Yeah, for anybody new, we're not like all the other channels that say don't talk during a sale. You guys are allowed to talk.
Just don't put money or numbers to begin with unless you specify what you're saying. Or we'll think that you want it.
All right, so I got a notification from YouTube today that we just passed a milestone with our channel of our channel has now officially been has 10,000 or just over 10,000 hours of viewing time. So I think that's pretty awesome that everybody has liked our channel enough that we have that much viewing time. So I don't know what it's going to be yet because I just found out about it today, but I don't know. I'm going to do some kind of, just started dabbling in 8 reals and trading those. 8 reals are awesome. I love those. So yeah, I'm going to figure out a giveaway to kind of say thanks for 10,000 hours of viewing time because I think that's cool and I think that deserves a little celebration. Free silver for all.
No.
No. That would be expensive. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I don't know. We got a lot of stuff sitting around there. I'll figure something out. It'll be something cool. So, all right. Let's get this thing going. Alright. So it's a good thing we got Kayla, the Canadian coin fan here, because
We have lots of.
that's what we're kicking off with is Canada for our consignment sale tonight. Starting off with Canadian dimes and a 1905. 925 sterling silver in very good. King Edward the 7th. Going for $10.
That's 1910.
That's the wrong coin. Out of order. There we go. Hey, there we go. 1905. Now we got the right one.
Yeah, they had it fallen over and.
There you go. 1905 in VG. Any takers at $10? It's actually a good price for this coin. Anytime I do these consignment sales, I do check everything and make sure that none of the prices are like ridiculous.
Hi, Muscle Shell.
Interesting channel name. Is there a story behind that? Last call on this one. Hey, Greg. All right, moving on to the 1908. The 1908 10-cent 925 sterling silver in good. This one's going for 7. All right, for anybody who doesn't know, these early Canadians had very low mintages all across the board. And survival rates usually are around 25% of what was made. Hey, Cindy. So low, low mintage to begin with, and then a low survival rate on top of that puts them all at having pretty good value. Hello, hello. Hey, you missed it on Monday. Cindy Ramon was actually there.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Was they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was giving everybody an update on how he's doing.
Ah.
Alright, moving on. To the 1909. 925 sterling silver in good. Going for 7. Yeah, same with Ramon. He's still recovering from it too. Any takers? I'm so happy I'm immune to COVID. That is so nice.
You're butthead.
I'm just one of the lucky few. Alright, moving on. Man, no love for the Canadian dimes, huh? To the 1910, the one I accidentally put out in the beginning. 1910, 925 sterling silver in VG, going for 7.
That does not sound good.
Right now I feel like I have a dagger through my brain. It's nice. Good to know a dagger through your brain is on your list of fun things to do.
Right.
Alright, moving on. Nobody wants the dimes.
There's 2.
Next up, we got 2 of these available. 1944. These are BUs. 80% silver. NGC list on these $45. They're going for $20 each.
So a little less than half.
Here's number 1, and here is number 2. One going to CM Silver.
Grazia.
I'll give you the prettier one since you were first.
I put it over, so just type.
Any takers on number 2? Alright, moving on. To the 1949. This one is BU with some toning. This thing has definitely seen some album time. It's got like some yellow and some red. Scopes never show color very well, which is kind of annoying. But it looks really nice. This one's going for $10. Upside down. Flip. It's one thing I wish that scopes were better at is showing color on these coins. And I wish they had a higher back arm so that you could hit like a full dollar under the scope, not just a piece of it. That'd be nice too. All right, moving on. Next one, we've got 2 available. What can you do with 2 megapixels? These are the 1950 80% silver BUs, $10 each. Yeah, one was really pretty. Here's number 1. Here's number 2.
And CM spending 1.
One going to CM. Any takers on the second?
Type in CM.
Alright, moving on. Then the last of the dimes, we have 2 available again. And these are the 1952 BUs. Going for $8 each. You know it's gleaming when even under the scope you can see the luster moving. Oh. That was number 1. Here's number 2. This one's got a bit of like a gold toning up along the top. Looks kind of cool. Any takers? CM, do you want the one with the gold toning or the one without? This is the one without again.
Tone?
You want the tone one?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Alright, next up is Canadian half dollars.
You might want to swap the scope.
The overhead. Alright, first one up, we've got 2 available. And they are the 1917s. At only 752,000 minted. 925 sterling silver. These are not them, these are dollars.
did the next one in the stack.
There they are.
So, not my fault that you put it in the wrong order.
It's your fault for trusting that I put it in the right order. There we go. Here's number one. Oh, let's get some focus on that. Focus. There we go. Here is number one. So again, 925 sterling silver. These are both VGs. 752,000 ever minted. Figure at best 20% of those are still around. Here is number two. Any takers? We got one going to CM.
Right, Sam.
This is like the CM Silver Show.
Right?
Any takers on the second one? And Greg's taking the second one. Congrats, Greg. All right, next up, we got three available of these. These are the 1967s, the last year of the silver half dollars. 68, only the quarter and the dime were silver, and they were only 50%. These are the howlers with the Wolfie. There's number one. And these are all BUs, 15 bucks each. There's number two. One going to Joe V. And here is number three. All right, anybody else? Two left. Luster. Whoa. All right, we are moving on. We're on to dollars. First one, we have two available. They're the 1939s. They're both AUs. And going for 25 bucks each. He's got toning starting on his face. It makes it look like he's got like a 5 o'clock shadow. You need to shave, George. Then the back's got the dark toning starting. It's almost turning purple. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It looks kind of cool. Looks like he got in a fight.
That looks like a die crack.
Yeah, I just saw that too. This one's also got a die crack going from the edge of the roof up to the edge. So that's kind of neat.
Catching the corner of the no, it's actually going all the way through to right there, to where the C is, right here.
Oh yeah, all right. So yeah, the die crack actually cuts through down the building and then to the sea.
I said it almost makes it to the sea. Not quite.
Last call on these. $25 each.
Would you do 22? Greg asked.
I could do 23s on this one. That'd be the lowest I could go on it. You want the die crack one or the other one? Die crack. Alright, moving on. Next up. Yep, you're getting the die crack one. Is 1951 in AU. Going for 25. Oh, you're good. We know what you meant. Any takers? Alright, moving on. To the 1952 AU. This one's starting to get some of that dark toning going on too. That's actually album toning, so this has spent some time in an album. Going for 25. Alright, moving on. Next up We've got 3 of these available. These are the 1953 BUs. First year when it switched to Queen Elizabeth. $28 each. Here is number 1. Here is number 2. And here is number 3.
That has some toning to it too.
Yeah, a little bit. Starting to get a little.
Yeah.
Any takers on these? 3 available. That they do. Of course, I also think that pretty much every foreign country's coins are way cooler than ours.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Do the last one. I've already done it.
Oh, the last 80% one.
Yeah.
Next up is the 1957 3 water lines in BU. 496,389 minute across both types. I will show it under the scope. This one is going for half list. So that $45 price tag is half of list price. I made sure to check. So the water lines, you're looking at the water lines in front of the boat. There's a 3 water line version and a 1 water line version. And if you can see my pointer, there's line 1, 2, 3. So the 1 water line, these 2 would not be there. So that is what you're looking for on these. Yeah, it's just one of those little varieties that makes it worth a lot more.
42.
Yeah, I can do 42 on that one. Going to Greg for 42.
Congrats, Greg.
All right, next up, we are going into the 50% dollar proofs.
It's already on there.
Or CM Silver, sorry. Why did I say Greg?
I don't know.
Going to CM Silver for 42. There we go. Oh, I know why, because I saw the where you typed "that's cool,"
Oh.
and for some reason it just clicked in my brain. All right. So these are kicking off with 1971. These are $16 each. As we go through these, 50% silver proofs, because you're normally buying them. So that's the cool design with the Canadian seal with the, it's like the elk or the caribou with the mountain goat.
I think it's an elk. It looks like an elk.
$16.
Looks peel.
These are proofs. So yeah, it would be proof like. These are all proofs, Cindy. You have an abundance of Canadian and Philippines World War II coins. Hey, there's never such thing as too many coins.
Oh, for anybody who is normally sees our shows, we actually did up a couple of the 100 Countries box.
Yeah, that'll be on the list for Monday. They'll know that.
So,
All right, moving on.
look forward to those.
Next up is 1974.
I keep looking down. And that has some blue toning.
So this one's actually still got the cameo going on. This is the Winnipeg 100. That is their centennial. Canadian is from late 1800 to 1970. Canadians go a lot more than that. Canadian coins started in the at least 1820s.
He said 1800.
Oh, okay, for your collection. I've been trying to get more of the early 1800 bank tokens, but I haven't had access to them lately. I gotta talk to one of my guys and see if he has any more. Last call on this one. $16. 50% silver proof.
Yeah, they are.
I think I'm the one that bought him out. All right, moving on to the 1975. Again, 50% silver proof, going for $16. And this one's got the rodeo guy. Centennial of Calgary.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll be talking to my Canadian guy next week, so I'll see if he's got any more of the bank tokens. Because I've been wanting to get some more of those again.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You can see the camera. Ah. All right, moving on to the 1976, my birth year. 50% silver proof. It's got the cool building on the back. Going for 16. Moving on Graduated high school in 77. Next up is the 78. I was class of 94. This is the Commonwealth Games. Class of 99. All right, moving on to the 1981. This one's still decam.
With the choo-choo train.
Yeah, this one's got the locomotive with the map of Canada behind it. Pretty cool design. I think more people honestly should collect these 50%ers because every single one of them is different, so you can build up a really cool collection.
Yeah. So you have trains, howlers.
And this one's going to Kayla.
Congrats, Kayla.
We haven't gotten your email yet, Kayla. Make sure you put in the right email address. All right, next up. $1984 deep cameo. Very deep cameo. That is white on black. You're welcome. This one is the Toronto Centennial. Or actually, that would be the Sesquicentennial, 150 year. Going to see him.
Congrats,
I can't resist. Next up, 1985 deep cameo. This one's the Moose. Hey, Aaron. How you doing tonight? That's good eating. Never had it. wouldn't mind trying it. Like, I just tried elk for the first time maybe 5 months ago. We got a store here that sells ground elk, so we grabbed some and made some burgers to give it a go. It was really good. Best price for the moose. 14 would be the best. Yeah, I haven't experienced enough between like deer and elk and all of that to know if there's a big difference between the flavors. All right, going to Joe for 14 for the moose.
I don't know what year it was. It was already over there.
And the last one of the dollars. 1986. Proof deep cameo. Vancouver Centennial. The train rolling out of Vancouver with the sun in the background. And the tickers. This is also the last Canadian coin.
No.
That's not Canadian.
I thought it was.
No.
Oh, no, it's not. Mine is 103, not 101. Okay.
Does it really make a difference?
No. It's over.
All right, we are moving on. If anybody decides you want any of the Canada stuff that did not sell, let me know. We are now moving on to Australia. We have one item from Australia tonight. And I got to move this up because it's a bigger one. All right. This is the Masterpieces in Silver 5 50-pence Australia coin set. All of them are 925 sterling silver. There is 2.5 ounces of silver in this set. Only 25,000 sets were made, and it is going for $100. And open. Thank you. So that's the box. It comes in the original box. Royal Australian Mint. And then has the case inside of that. Masterpieces in silver. It has the booklet inside of that.
With the other thing.
It talks about... Here, let me move this for a sec. Tells you about every single one of the coins. So, like, originally issued in 1970, 77 for that one, 81 for that one, 82 for that one, 88 for that one. here is the actual set.
And it does have the serial number on the plate.
Yep. There's the serial number for the set. This is number 24,045 of 25,000. Kind of hard to get down without the glare, but that one's the
Princess Diana.
Princess Diana and Prince
of Wales.
Silver Jubilee.
That's the one dude.
Beautiful, beautiful set. And of course, every coin is in an airtight inside.
Move it over.
It has
The date.
the Queen. What,
Just look on the sides and...
Yeah. What are you umming, Bo?
I think he's trying to decide if he wants it.
So I'm showing you all these so you can see they all say 1989. That's when this set was put out. It was 1989.
Closing my eyes.
So these were all recreations of these coins. Because, of course, as you saw in the book, these were released in various different years in Australia. So they redid them for this set.
Last call on this. It is definitely worth $100 all day long.
Oh, it's worth more than that.
Talking about them buying it for $100. It is definitely worth it.
Yeah, those were like $30, $40 coins each, individually. All right, moving on.
Look. There, you put it.
If anybody does decide you want it, let me know. Because if not, it's got to go back to the owner. Which is not us. All right, next up from France, we've got a 1933 20 francs. 68% silver and extremely fine. Going for 25. Let's bring this down closer again. Chill out light again. There we go. Any takers on this one?
and see him.
Going to see
Congrats.
him.
I already moved it.
Next up, we are going to the Bahamas. Go for the sun, the surf, and the silver coins. $19.70 Bahamas, $1. Brilliant uncirculated. Only 27,000 of these were ever made. And it is going for 25 bucks. Got the conch shell there on the back. Kind of cool.
Okay, I think I was supposed to say that.
Huh?
On the end. On that one. Because it's the same.
No,
It's the same year.
but that's a proof. Those aren't.
Oh. Okay. Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely. Last call on this one. Yeah, I had the proofs for these up not that long ago. I've got one coming up next for this sale. So don't forget, everybody, we got to give all this stuff back to the owner that doesn't sell. So if you want something, make sure you grab it tonight.
I bought 2 of them.
All right, moving on.
It's already there.
Next up, 1972 proof, $2. Deep cameo, 925 sterling silver, 0.88 ounces of silver in this coin. Going for 30 bucks. There's the flamingos. The sun in the background. Either rising or setting, whichever you prefer. This one's going for 30 bucks. I always thought that was actually a cool design. I have to find the satin ones. They're coming up next. You know what? I am not a fish expert. Now I know it's a marlin.
Even though it looks like a swordfish.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a tuna. All right, moving on. Next up, we got 4 available, and these are the satin BUs that Aaron was just talking about. These are the satin finish Jim BUs. 1972. 925 sterling silver, 0.88 ounce per coin. 65,000 ever minted. These are $30 each. So these have that really gorgeous satin finish.
Aaron wants one.
One going to Aaron. Here's number 2. Yep, you got the one on top. Hey, Hayden. Have to save money for repairs. What are you repairing? 3 left. Any takers? Don't let these things go. These things are gorgeous. After tonight, they are gone back to their owner. These do not belong to us.
Put me down for the 1970 Bahamas, please.
You got to see him. Yeah, not often at all. Usually you see the proofs more often. One going to CM. So we got 1 to Aaron, 1 to CM. That leaves 2 left.
I already put Sam on the lawn. He wanted.
Yes, sir. We have you down for the 70. We got you covered. All right. We are moving on. Next up is from the Cayman Islands. This is a big old coin in a 3x3. 1972, $25. Silver wedding anniversary. This thing has 1.5 ounces of silver in it. Only 186,000 of these were ever made. It's getting some cool rainbow toning on it. Looks really neat.
Yeah. It is worth the price. Has some cool blue and green and purple.
Yeah, it's just coming out looking weird on the camera, but it's actually all color toning.
There is something on that.
That is a big coin.
I think it's on the inside.
So those of you that like those big old thick coins.
I can see blue in the buttons.
Yeah, right down here.
Yeah.
And then as you go up, it goes more into like yellows.
Yeah. Except for all the way around the...
Yeah, all the way around the edge is blue and violet. And then the middle is like a yellowish gold. It looks cool. It looks even cooler in person. Last call on this one. This coin makes a silver eagle look small.
Right?
All right, moving on. To Sweden, 1975, 10 kroner, 83.5 silver gem BU, 28 bucks. Should OBS reset itself?
Everything's still working, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That says 1972. I think you put the wrong date on it. Yep. Yep, he put the wrong date.
Yeah, I typoed it. Why did I put 75?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's 1975. Or 1972. There we go.
Where'd it go?
It's right below it. 19. There. It says it on there.
I fixed it and then...
Hang on. We are correcting it.
Hit that. There. Off it.
No, it's probably more along the lines of just I was in a hurry. So let me double check and make sure the price is right for what he wanted.
1972. Ten. Kroner. Sweden.
I know.
It's a little high.
No, it's right.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot. Okay, yeah. So I had everything else right. I just had the date on it written wrong. So also forgot to mention the mintage on these was 2 million. And then it says, I'm looking on NGC. It says 652,907 were returned to the mint and melted down. So only 1.348 were actually
Survivable.
survived out in circulation at the time. So kind of interesting. Welcome back. So, all right, now that we got all that corrected. So, last call on this one. Got your email, Kayla. Went to my spam folder for some reason. So let me mark that as not spam. Not spam. Go to inbox. All right, moving on.
It's fine. Oh, wait. Ben.
Bo is binning the masterpieces and silver set.
Okay.
You got it, Bo. Congrats, sir. You are going to love that set. All right. Last foreign silver coin of the night is another big one.
I didn't think.
Kind of big. Not like super big. It's like the size of a American silver dollar. But it is the 19...
That's not the last one.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Oh, sorry. No, we do have two more after this. Oh. I didn't see them anywhere, so I was like, all right. So we do have two more after this. My bad. But this is the 1970 10 gulden from the Netherlands. 72% silver, 0.52 ounce. So just a smidge over a half ounce of silver in this. It is BU. And it is going for $25. There's some edge detail on this one.
Yep. I don't know if they can see it. They'd be able to. You can barely make it out right now. IJ.
It's always hard to show the rims on cameras.
M-E-T.
This is the rim.
And Aaron says Ben.
Going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
And Cindy says W. and then congrats. I don't know what the W was. All right. Next up, we're going to Ballywick of Jersey.
I already put it.
With the 1972 2-pound, 925 sterling silver, 0.64 ounces of silver in this coin. It is Jim BU, 24,000 ever minted. Going for $28. Silhouetting. And it's got the Ballywick of Jersey sailing boat. Beautiful for those of you that like to collect the coins with the ships on them. Going to CM.
Congrats, CM. Already put it.
He didn't put his name on it.
Oh.
Then also from Ballywick of Jersey, that was the 2-pound. Next up is the 2.5-pound. This one has 0.8 ounces of silver. 925 sterling, Jim BU. Again, 24,000 ever minted. And this one's got a lobster. Lobster.
Are these
They should be.
order?
Any takers? £2, 50 pence. $32. Yeah, I can do that. Going to see him for 32.
Congrats, Sam.
All right. That does it for World Silver. So at the end, if anybody decides you want to see anything again, let us know. All right, next up, the next 3 items. These are United Nations peace medals. They're all sterling silver.
And they're all from 3 different years.
So the first one is 1972. Who got crab legs? I like crab legs. They're tasty.
In the box.
So you get it in the box. In the box, you get the letter from the Franklin Mint.
It's upside down. The coin is upside down compared to what it says. Oh, and it does have the thingy on the bottom.
Yeah, you can actually pop this out of its holder.
It has the
So you can rotate it and make it the right way. So it does have its own airtight that fits right inside of this holder for the plaque.
And it does have the thingy for the...
Yep, and it has a little stand-up thing so you can display it. So very cool.
And you have this.
Yeah, I always send invoices to CM Silver every time.
And shows you how to do it.
So this is going for $30. 3/4 of an ounce of silver in this.
That goes back down.
And again, it is from 1972. Here's your other side. It's the seal of the United Nations. Last call on these. You're on this one. All right, moving on. All right, then we've also got the 1973, which again comes with all the... I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Excuse me. All the letter and the inserts and everything. So this is the 1973 design. Again, 925 sterling silver, 3/4 ounce of silver. And again, $30. A little tricky getting it out of there sometimes. God, get back in there. I'm just not doing well right now. Get back in there. Get back in there.
There you
There we go. Any takers? Alright, moving on to the last one of these is the 74. Same reverse as the others, or same other side. I don't know if that's the obverse or the reverse, but the United Nations seal. Same 3/4 ounces of silver. All right, we are going to move on. If anybody decides you want those, let us know by the end of the night. We are on to prestige proof sets.
We have 2 of those.
Kicking off with 1986. We have 2 available. United States 1986 prestige.
And it comes in the boxes.
They're $35 each. Yeah, it still has the certificate. And that is your 90% silver Statue of Liberty Ellis Island dollar. And then, of course, it has the clad Statue of Liberty $half.
You've never heard of them?
You never heard of a prestige proof set? Well, here you go. Then, of course, you get your normal half, penny, dime, quarter, nickel. But yeah, that's the 90% silver. Every one of the sets has a different 90% silver dollar.
And then you flip it in the case.
Yeah, you can flip it in the case, so you got the window on the other side as well.
So that way you can see each side.
Oh, loaded your vape with nasal spray. All right.
Don't do that.
Any takers? $35. We got 2 sets available. Yeah, the prestige sets are really nice. And some of the dollars out of these things are really valuable. Like the buffalo head dollar, the one that's got the Indian head. The same design as the nickel. That thing is like a $200 coin. Last call on these. All right, moving on. And we've also got the 87. Here's your COA. So this one's got the Constitution 90% silver dollar. Here's nickel, quarter, penny, dime, and Kennedy. A blank piece of paper.
It's to make it
you never know.
pretty. Or to keep it safe, I guess. I don't know.
Then you got the founding fathers there, the original Continental Congress. Any takers? $35 on this one.
Here, let me put it over. Just that way.
Costs that one too. Well, they are commemorative dollars, and you could buy the dollars individually. You could buy them in just little. They came in like little jewel clamshells.
Yeah.
Or they also came in these.
All right.
All right, moving on. Next up is a regular 1977 proof set. Still in the little box. Going for $10. So basically you're paying for that coin and getting the rest for free. Because 10 to 15 bucks is what proof Ikes are going for nowadays. Ike prices are going up. Beautiful deep cameo. Any takers? I'm betting the prices on these sets are going to start going up soon too.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. To the 1978. Also going for $10. So again, you're pretty much paying for that coin and getting the rest for free. Beautiful deep cameos on all of these. Any takers? Heck yeah, they are. They are white on black. Even that Lincoln. No fart fog. Yeah, these are not foggy. Alright, moving on. Alright, one last proof set. This is the 1992 silver proof set. Going for 25 bucks. Comes in the box. Comes with the COA. And this is the one, you've got the Kennedy, the dime, and the quarter are all 90% silver. This one's going for 25 bucks. This was the first year they started doing the silver proof sets. Any takers? It's a good chunk of silver in that. What's the total? Let me see something real quick. I want to see what the total melt on this set is. All right, so we've got... Give me a calculator. So for the quarter, $4, 4.2625. Yeah. 4.2625. And then the $half, 8.5251.
And dime.
And the dime, 1.7050. $14.49 is just the melt on this set.
So $14.50 basically.
Yeah, basically $14.50. So $14.50 just in melt in these three coins.
Last call.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. Yeah, last call on this. Oh, by the way, for everybody who came in late, I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon as a thank you, because I got notified from YouTube today that we just passed the 10,000 viewed hours mark. So I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it'll be something cool.
Giveaway, I won. Alright.
So, all right, we are moving on. Hey, double nickels. All right, we are going to take a quick intermission break. So everybody has a few minutes to get up, stand, stretch, grab a drink.
Use the bathroom.
Do what you got to do. We are going to be back with American silver. We've got quarters. We got half dollars. We've got silver dollars. We got everything coming.
Well, we have one quarter.
Whatever. Close enough. So we will see you guys in a few minutes. Be right back. Refill the drink. We back. All right. Are you guys taking bets? All right. We got a barber quota. 1911 San Francisco in VG going for $20. The San Franciscos for this set seem to be some of the harder ones to get. Any takers? Greg would like to know the status of his box.
One sec.
Last call on the quarter. Boom.
You still have lots of room.
Your status is lots of room still. All right, moving on. We got 3 barber halves for tonight. Starting with 1893 New Orleans.
You're welcome.
By the way, Kayla, if you want your package held, make sure you let us know, since right now you've only got the 1 coin in it. If you want to max out your shipping to add some more later. This one is in good condition, going for $40. Second year of the Barber half dollars and the Barber series as a whole, 1893. Hello. Nope, no pachyderms this evening.
Should make a box.
All right, moving on.
Should make around shipping boxes.
To the 1907 San Francisco in good for 25.
No, I don't have any pachyderms. I'm sorry.
We had an ancient recently that had an elephant on it.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it sold or not.
I don't remember. I think it did, actually. Either Aaron or Joe got it.
Alright, moving on.
I already did it.
To the 1913 San Francisco. Again in a good, going for 25. Still one of the most underappreciated coin series in U.S. coinage. Always trying to encourage more people, get into the Barber series. It's a great series. And you have half dollars, quarters, and dimes. Technically, it's called the Liberty Head series, but, you know, whatever.
Semantics.
It just got known as the Barber series because of the guy that designed its name was Barber. Will do. It'll be going out next week, so if you're here on Monday, it'll still be here.
Yeah, because it won't go out till Tuesday or Wednesday.
Alright, we are moving on. Next item up, we got 3 available. Oh, it's all good. These are the 1982 Denver half dollar. 250th anniversary of George Washington's birth. 90% silver, Jim B. Hughes. Still in the original boxes.
I'll check, Joe.
Inside the box, it comes like that.
You have a quarter.
You have a quarter of your package left.
Which is in one of the bubble mailers.
Inside of that, it's got all the info. And then that is the actual coin. Still sealed in the original little wrapper. $15 each. We've got 3 available. That was Washington's childhood home. Again, these are all 90% silver. Here's number 2. And there's number 3. Uh, 15 is the lowest these can be. I cannot drop these.
Yeah.
Sorry. One going to Greg. Anybody else? 2 left. I don't know. You should buy them all and measure them and let me know.
I already moved it.
All right, moving on. Next up, we have 5 of these available. These are the Statue of Liberty $50 proofs. All of them are deep cameos. They're $6 each. Any takers on these?
Kind of blurry. Yes, they're coins.
Maybe. One going to Thug. Hey,
Hi,
Thug.
Doug.
Four left. Anybody else?
One of them's a B.
All right, moving on. Next up is the 1989 San Francisco Proof Bicentennial of Congress commemorative half. These are going for $12 each. One going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
3 left. And Doug's taking the other 3.
Congrats, Doug.
All right, and then we've also got one of the same coin, but it's the Denver Jim BU for $12. Any takers on the Denver? Man, y'all love the proofs, but not the Denver, huh?
Okay.
All right, moving on. To the 1991 San Francisco Proof Mount Rushmore. This one's going for 14. This one's got the buffalo on the back. The fingerprints on the plastic, not the coin. Any takers on this one? Yeah, it is a very cool design. This, if I remember right, I think this is the one that comes in the same set as the Prestige set, as the one with that really expensive buffalo dollar.
And Jody.
This one's going to Joe.
Congrats.
I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that. Next up, the 1992 Denver 500th anniversary of Columbus discovering America. This one's got that BU matte satiny finish. Going for 12 bucks. Too late. You're quoting me on it? This one's got the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. I don't know which one the one in front is. The 3 ships of Columbus. Yeah, I'm sure that's a rendering of when he landed on Cuba. Or it might have been when he landed in Canada. It took him a while to make his way finally around to actual America. First they hit Cuba, then they hit the Florida Keys, then they went further up and hit Canada.
And then they hit us.
Newfoundland was actually the Vikings, wasn't it? Wasn't that created by the Vikings? Or named by the Vikings or whatever?
I believe so.
Alright, moving on. And then we've also got, of the same one, 5 of the proofs. The pyramids. Everybody knows the pyramids were alien. Just kidding. Oh, every country has travelers that go beyond what the books are saying. They're thinking now the Chinese made it here before even Leif Erikson did. Any takers on these? 12 bucks each. Beautiful proof decams. One going to Joe V. Leaves 4 left. Do you feel like discovering a billion-dollar bank account? And regardless who the first other people were here, it's kind of hard to discover something when people were here when they got here.
Right.
Last call on these. All right, moving on. If anybody's never seen it, you guys, at some point, not now because you're watching me, but there's a video on YouTube called History of the Entire World, I guess. You guys should really watch that video. It's great. Next up, we got the 1992 Philadelphia matte finish Jim BU Olympiad. Olympic half dollar. Yeah, there we go. These are going for $12 each. So these have that satiny, pretty finish. And then also we have one that's a proof. Deep cameo, also for $12. Any takers?
Just let us know which one you want.
Used a flew in the air? How do you flew in the air?
Fly. And which one do you want?
Thug, do you want the proof or do you want the satin? Or do you want one of each? Kung Fu kick. Proof. Proof going to Thug. Hey, Ramon.
Hi, Ramon.
How are you feeling today? All right, moving on. Feeling better? That's good. Next up, we got two available. These are the 1993 James Madison 90% silver proof decam half dollars. $16 each. And Robert Penoff is taking both.
Hi, Robert.
How you doing, Robert? Next up is the 1994 Philadelphia World Cup Proof Deep Cameo. Going for $12. For the soccer fans out there. Hey, Lady Jacks. All right, moving on.
It's already there.
To the 1995. This is the Atlanta Olympiad Proof Deep Cameo commemorative half dollar. And this one is going for 18. It's got a reverse proof on one side. And then regular proof on the other, which is kind of cool. So standard proof, reverse proof. Kind of a neat design. Looking for $18. That was the Olympics that made Richard Jewell famous. Not that famous, because I never heard of him. All right, we're moving on. Final commemorative half dollar, I believe.
You have two.
No, we got two left. Next up is 2001 Philadelphia. This is the U.S. Capitol of the 6th Congress. Proof Deep Cameo. Over 18. It's the kind of fame you don't want. Stop the pipe bomb. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I had a lot of really bad stuff going on in my life in '95, so it's not surprising that I didn't know who he was. That was a really bad year for me.
I was in and out of the hospital in '95.
All right, moving on to the 2003 Philadelphia Wright Monument Proof Deep Cam. You're pulling your wife out of a ditch at the time?
Life.
Or pulling your life out of a ditch? I had a lot of stuff in 95 going on in my life that I'm not going to talk about on here.
I joined the Navy in 1995.
But we'll just say that it was all bad. And 96 was even worse.
'95 plane with fire and rescue.
Yeah, 95 and 96 are probably two of the worst years of my life. So...
Alright, let's get off that topic. The bad stuff happening.
Enough depressing. Alright, moving on. Next up.
Peace dollars.
Next item we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available. These are the 1922 piece of dollar. 90% silver BUs. 1, 2, 3.
6.
6 available.
All going for $40. And all BU, 90% silver.
They're $40 each. There's number 1. There's number 2. There's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. Any takers? $40 each. These are another coin along with the Morgans that the prices are all going up. It's not going to be too long before these things, even just for a base price on some of these, is going to be $50, $60. Robert wants number 1 and number 6. So that's number 6. Flip and number 1.
You said Robert, right?
Yep. At least 4 left. Anybody else?
Yeah. You're welcome.
You're welcome, sir. All right, moving on. Next up, we got 2 available. And these are the 1923s. There's number 1. And number 2. And again, $40 each. One going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
Any takers on number 2? Robert, Aaron beat you to 1, but you'll get the other. So 1 to Aaron, 1 to Robert. Next up is 1924 plain date. We've got 6 available. There's number 1 with like a cool gold patina going on. Number 2. Number 3. That's another one with a gold patina. 1 going to Thug. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. Got 5 left. Robert wants number 5 and 6. There you go, Robert. 3 left. Anybody else? All right, moving on to 1925, 2 available. And these are the last 2 of the piece dollars for tonight. And BUs, $40 each. And Robert is taking both. Congrats, Robert. Now we're on to Silver Ikes. 40% silver BUs. Kicking off with 1971. We got 5 available. These are $15 each. One going to Greg. Leaves 4 available. You're welcome, sir. Anybody else? 4 left. Alright, moving on. And then we've also got 3 of these silver proofs for 71. All are deep cameos. And again, $15 each. We got 1 going to Greg. Leaves 2 left. 1 going to Thug. Any takers on the last one? Alright, moving on. Next up at 4 available is the 72 proof. Wait, nope. 72 proof only has 1 available. Sorry.
It says that it has 72S.
Proof
Oh.
is 1. The rest are BUs.
Oh.
So there's only 1 available on this one. She read the list wrong.
Sorry.
40% silver proof. $15, 1972. Going to Thug. Alright, it's actually the BUs that there's 4 of. So 72 BUs. $15 each. Number 1. Here is number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Any takers?
I already put it. I already put it.
I'm aware of that. Alright, moving on. To the 74 40% silver BUs. We got 3 available. There's the number 1. That one's got some toning on it. Number 2. And the number 3. One going to Aaron, 1 going to Thug. Leaves 1 left. Aaron wants the toned one.
I don't know which one it was.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. That was the only 74. Accidentally showed the 76s with it. So Aaron, you were first on the 74, so you're getting this one.
And then those are the 76s.
Yeah, Thug, sorry, the other two on up here were the 76 BUs. That was my bad. My apologies.
He's not paying attention.
So we've got two 76 BUs. Alright, so Thug still wants one of these. So leaves one left. Anybody want the other one? Moving on. And then final coin from the list is the Proof 76. 40% silver. Going to Greg.
Congrats, Greg.
All right. Is there anything that anybody wanted to see again? Anything you missed? I will go through, for those that came in late, what's still available. Have a good night, Hayden. All right, for Canada, we still got silver dimes available. We still got silver half dollars. We've got the 80% silver dollars, and we have some of the 50% silver proofs left. We've got the 1972 Bahamas. 4 of those coins still available. We've got the Sweden's coins still available. All 3 of the United Nations sterling silver medallions are still available. All 3 prestige proof sets are still available. All 3 of the other proof sets, including the 92 silver proof set, are still available. All of the Barbers, quarter and half dollars. A bunch of the commemorative halves are still available of various years. And then still some of the piece dollars of each year are still available. So is there anything that anybody wanted to see? By the way, our list for Monday will be out tomorrow. Robert, you want to see the Barbers? You want to see Monday's list? You'll see Monday's list tomorrow.
All right. There's the quarter.
All right, Barbers, we've got, for the quarter, was the 1911 S in VG for 20. Have a good night, Aaron.
Did you want it? Or anybody? Okay.
Pass. And then for the $50, the 1893 New Orleans in good, going for 40. Then the 1907 San Francisco in good for 25. Yeah, barbers are one of those series that they look really nice, and as they go up in grade, they really, really go up fast in price.
Yeah. Does anybody want it?
You want that one, Robert?
Okay.
Okay. And then the last one is 1913 San Francisco in good for 25. Some coins that are going to be on Monday's list, Robert, you might be interested in that are graded. You might want to have a look.
As soon as we put out the list tomorrow.
And I don't know if you saw them on the last one, but the 2018 silver reverse proofs that were all perfect grades, proof 70s. So now you say you always like the highest grades. Those were all still available as well. Nobody bought them.
Did you want it, Robert? On this one?
And was there anything else anybody else wanted to see?
Okay.
Anybody else? Anything else?
I already did that.
No, you didn't. You never hit the button.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh. Sorry. I'm a dork. Mercs or barber dimes? No.
I don't have any in this. This is a consignment sale. I do have a bunch of that I can do you if you want them. I've got close to 200 Mercury dimes right now.
Let me see.
Canadian dimes. Yes, we have a BU 44. Kayla. Brilliant uncirculated 1944 is 20 bucks. Yeah, Lady Jacks, just tell me how many you want. They're basically they're $3 each for the Mercury dimes. Pass. Okay. You're not gonna do better than BU.
All right. Anything else before we leave?
And just keep in mind, guys, this stuff is consignment. So after
It's
tonight,
ongoing.
it's going back to its owner. This is not our stuff.
All right. Give us a few to get invoices done up and out.
And Kayla, if you want to get added to our mailing list so you get the lot lists, just let us know.
Yes.
Shoot us an email and let us know. If you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list a few days before every sale, and as soon as you get it, you have the option to pre-purchase items off of it through email.
But you have to.
Yeah, okay, we'll add you to it.
But you have to pay for it before the auction.
Yeah, anything you get off a pre-sale has to be paid for by Sunday night.
But we have an errand to run.
We do?
Yes.
Okay. This is news to me. Apparently I have an errand to run.
So give us a few. And everyone have a great night.
And I'll have an update soon on what I'm going to do for that giveaway for the 10,000 view hours. And thank you guys, everybody, for making that happen. That's awesome.
Yes.
So we will see everybody Monday at our normal time.
You are welcome.
Laters.